What's good, my people? It's your boy Terrence Carter. TC Talks, TC Fitness. Glad to hear my people back at it again with a new YouTube video. It's Monday. Happy Monday to everybody watching today's video. Now, I make these videos while I'm at work because this is my journey on leaving the 9-to-5 system. The more that I continuously expand my mind, you know? Now, I don't try to come on these apps acting like I'm better than people or just listen to what I say and that's it and blah, blah, blah. No, bro, you're going to do what you want to do with your life. I come to let you guys know the truth, all right? We have been playing the wrong game for our entire lives, and when you look outside of, when you look outside and you're in the matrix, obviously, right? Basically everything around you is businesses, and what businesses do is they generate cash flow, and what you do as the worker is you keep the business going, or as the consumer, they sell you products, you purchase the products, you keep the business in business, right? Now, the reason why I say that we have been playing the wrong game is because majority of us, millions and millions and billions of people worldwide, trade time for money. 5 days a week. 6 days a week. Some people work every day. Right? And what we do, like I tell you guys, I don't care if it sounds repetitive, it is what it is. We get a set wage or we get this salary, right? Now, a little bit earlier, I was listening to Robert Kiyosaki. He was doing an interview with this guy. And this is not the first time I listened to the interview. Sometimes you'll listen to something and then you got to listen to it again. Just like reading a book, like an audio book, reading a book. Yeah, reading a book or listening to an audio book. You have to listen to it again just in case you missed something, right? All right, cool. So he asked the guy, he told him, we all follow the script, go to school, get good grades, right? Get a job, save your money, buy your house, invest in the stock market, whatever. Okay. Right? I tell you guys to invest in the stock market. Why? Because that's what the rich people do, and that's what the wealthy people do. And they also invest into real estate, right? So what he also mentioned was the fact that he owns real estate. We know this already. He owns a lot of real estate. And what real estate does is it generates cash flow. All right, cool. So what majority of the world does is trade time for money. You get your paycheck, you pay your bills, you're left with nothing. You basically left with nothing and you don't pay yourself first. And that's a repetitive cycle, and that's what keeps you at the job for the next for 30 years or 40 years, or you go spend money on things that don't really matter, things that don't bring you a return on investment. And this is the cycle. Hold on, because there's music in the background. Now, this is the cycle that I'm trying to help people break. Because if you only trade time for money and you don't know how to make money in your sleep, you don't know how to generate cash flow, it's gonna be impossible for you to get ahead. How? Ask yourself the question out loud. How can I get ahead with a paycheck that I'm getting every 2 weeks of my life? So I'm getting paid twice a month. How can I psychologically get ahead? If I'm dependent on that one paycheck, that one source of income to get me through life in general, how is it going to work? If the job is paying me $20 an hour, after taxes is $16 an hour, how the hell am I going to get rich off that? How? I live in a concrete jungle. Right, look. Y'all want to see the other businesses? Look. See them? McDonald's. McDonald's is real estate. A lot of y'all may not know that. So I do what the rich people do. I do what the wealthy people do. I invest. I pay myself first. Whenever I generate income, I pay myself first. Because I'm a priority. You're a priority. Some of y'all don't make yourself a priority. Y'all take care of bills first. And I'm not telling you don't pay your bills. I'm not telling y'all that, bruh. But some of y'all take care of bills first, and then you live off of what's left after the fact. And you don't pay yourself, and you strictly save money, but you saving money and they're printing it. That's another thing. That's another thing Robert Kiyosaki mentioned in the interview. You save money. Why would you save something that they're printing? This is what we're taught. We're not taught how to purchase assets, the difference between an asset and a liability. No, we're taught make money, save the money so that you have this sense of security, this sense of safety. The bank is going to take your money. They're going to loan it out, right? And to the people that they loan it out to, they make money off the interest. So when you take out a loan, you pay interest on it, whatever. The banks make money off the interest, right? The name of the game is compound interest. So I invested in the stock market because of compound interest. I'm learning more about real estate and investing more into real estate in the stock market. Why? For cash flow. What is cash flow? Cash coming in. But we play the game of paycheck to paycheck, live life on the edge, depend on this one source of income, and think that we're going to be okay. You ain't going to get rich like that thinking like an employee, bro. And I tell you this all the time. I don't want nobody to ever think they got leverage over me or control over my life. That's not happening, buddy. I'm going to learn the game. I'm going to learn the game, bro. I'm determined. I got that hunger, bro. You want to check out my ebook? Yeah, definitely could. The Money Matrix. It's in the description. It's in the bio. Or whatever. I said the bio. It's in the description or it's in the pinned comment section. It's in my bio on TikTok. But I know that I'm a money generator, bro. So are you. It ain't hard to generate income, bro. It's not hard to make money. All that shit was taught to you. Money is evil. Money is root on evil. But you work for it every day. People, when you get programmed with certain words, you are on a path to being poor and to being broke. And that shit ain't cool and it's not funny. When you work these jobs, they put you on a path to just get by every month. Bro, some people that work 30 years of their life, 40 years of their life, and they don't have nothing to show for it, bro. Are you kidding me? They don't have nothing to show for it. Boy, a car, you got a car, okay, what do you do? That's it. What do you own? What do you own, bro? What assets do you own? Nobody cares about the materialistic stuff, bro. The rich and the wealthy people care about ownership, assets. Because look at the direction that the world is going in, bro. Y'all got to pay attention. This is why I always say, Americans, are y'all prepared? Americans, are you ready for what's to come? Americans, are you doing this at the third? Why? Because, bro, I live in America. Obviously, y'all can see, and I'm prepared. AI is here. I bet. I got to find a way to make money outside these jobs. Because guess what? None of these jobs are certain. Oh, AI can replace my job. I bet. Y'all can keep thinking that all y'all want. They may not replace it today. They may not replace it tomorrow. But the amount of money that these companies is putting in the AI, godly. The world gonna be different in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Gee, maybe even next year. And what y'all tend to do too, some people, not everybody, but what some people tend to do is procrastinate. I want to wait on this perfect moment. I want to wait till I get a raise from work. I want to wait. What are you waiting for? Y'all waiting for somebody to pop out the sky to come and save you? I'm coming to save you directly. No, you got to save yourself. Stop waiting for this perfect moment. Stop saying I can't afford to do this. Stop saying I can't. Stop the excuses, bruh. I make bullshit wages at this job and I still find a way to make it work. And y'all know this already. I don't have to tell y'all that. But I keep it a stack. I make BS wages, bro. I have to do Uber outside of the job. But I find a way to make it work, bruh. I stay resilient through the storm. I eat peanut butter and jelly every day. Bro, 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches a day. I've been doing that for years. Outside of obviously eating lunch and dinner, duh. But you feel me? I stay resilient through the storm. Some of y'all, once it start raining, y'all quit. I don't see quick results. I quit. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be an investor. I don't want to invest my money. I'd rather just save it in the bank because the bank loves me. The bank gonna use your money to make money. Now, I'm not telling you not to have savings, no, bro, because the savings comes in the clutch. When you really need some bread, you got it in your bank account, it feel good. But in order for your money to grow outside of only saving it and then it getting eaten up by inflation, you need to invest your money. You don't have a choice. Rich people stay rich through investing. They don't fucking save money and they don't work these 9-to-5 jobs. They don't do it. That's why I got into digital marketing. That's why I'm getting into sales. Go check out my ebook. It's only $9.99. What are we talking about, bruh? Y'all be scared to take risks. Y'all better be scared of being in the same position. Y'all better be afraid of that. Y'all better be afraid of not taking the chance. Because then you're going to live life with regret. You're going to live life with a whole bunch of what if. What if I would have tried? What if I would have invested? What if? What if? What if? No, all you got is the now. Do it now. The job is keeping people poor, bro. Let's just be honest. Some of y'all be scared to say that stuff because y'all scared to say the truth. 50% of your income goes to fucking bills. And you got to live with the other 50. Come on, what we talking about, bro? You get taxed 25 to 30% at these W-2 jobs. Then 40 to 50% is for responsibilities. Then you got to live with the rest. Come on, bro. It's a game that they playing in our faces and y'all don't see it. I want to be entertained. I want to do this. I don't want to invest my money. I don't care about investing. Nobody want to do that stuff. All right, so then just live your life with financial struggle forever because you never took the chance on investing. Get mad at rich people. Get mad at wealthy people. Call them all types of names. They don't give a they don't care. We fucking working these low-ass wage jobs. You think they care about you? This is the Matrix, bruh. Mind control. You clock in and clock out every day for somebody else's corporation. You ain't never meet this person ever in your life, bruh. Mind control. I'm going to control your life. I'm going to control how much money you make. I'm going to determine your financial future for you. No. I'm going to determine that for myself. I'm going to use some of the money that I make from this job and I'm going to put it in the markets. So it's working for me. And I'm going to study that skill. And I'm going to study my psychology. And I'm going to study my relationship with money. And I'm going to put in the work. Y'all be thinking learning stops when I graduate school. No, it don't. Learning keeps going every day. You never stop learning, bruh. Learn the game. Or else you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer in America, bro. I'm telling y'all. The asset owners are going to keep winning. The money's working for them 24/7. You working for money 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours a day. And then after you get up work, you don't have nothing working for you. How you going to win that game? How, Sway? Y'all know this. I'm passionate. America. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a passionate messenger. I'm the investor. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that's learning, that's figuring it out. You wanna know why? Because I asked God for wisdom and I asked God for understanding of myself. Nothing changes if nothing changes. There's nothing gonna change in your life if you don't change as a person, bro. It's not gonna happen. You gotta wanna change. Stop being comfortable with just comfortability. I get a paycheck and that's it. That's all I need. Oh, you better be uncomfortable, bro. You better figure this shit out. Paychecks don't even last 2 weeks no more, bro. And I posted a TikTok of that, of some lady even saying that in her video, and it's facts. Paychecks don't last 2 weeks, bro. That's how these jobs is playing in our faces. Because they know you got to come right back. You need this next paycheck. You're going to work for us. We going to work you, whatever. We don't care. You need this next paycheck, or else you ain't going to pay your rent. You want somebody to have that much control over your life? My job gave me benefits. I got a 401k. This, that, and the third. You can't even touch the 401k till you're a certain age. What the yo, bro? Man, listen, bro. I'm just a messenger. Like the video. Subscribe if you are new. This is your first time to the channel. Welcome. And go check out my ebook. I just got another sale yesterday. So please go check it out. I really would appreciate it. Alright? Enjoy your day. Let's get this video on the YouTube algorithm. America, wake up! Alright.